The bells of the Basilica of the Nativity have just stopped ringing, and you can already hear the song of the Muezzin inviting to prayer. I've been in Bethlehem for a few hours, and the impact is very strong. The city is separated from Jerusalem by an 8-meter-high wall, and the graffiti expresses all the pain and anger of the people who say they live in an open-air prison. And it was here that I met a story of hope and future for the children and young people of Bethlehem, the story of the Harmony Among Peoples project.
Campus has changed so many things in my life through dance. It was wonderful to discover it because here in Bethlehem, we did not have all these things at our disposal.
I've been coming to campus for 5 years. I enjoyed the rope climbing with Gabrielle, the dancing, the movements, and the way the children are welcomed. This has helped me a lot for my future in learning how to treat people with respect.
For 2 weeks a year, about 150 children and young people participate in the campus organized by the Cultural Association Dance Lab Armonia, expression of the academic dance laboratory of Montecatini Terme in Italy. A real workshop of the arts, hosted by the association Children Without Borders in the John Paul II Foundation in Bethlehem.
The campus begins in the morning at 9:30 with a greeting to the sun, a prayer that we all make together, a non-religious prayer where everyone is included. From there we divide into the various courses, since there are also other professionals, and then there are many girls here who, being in the advanced course of the school, can teach the basics of some disciplines.
Perhaps one specific thing that this campus gives to these children is that it helps to develop their imagination more. The other day I was watching the small children playing. They played a spontaneous game in which there were weapons. There was a victim and the others were all involved. However, we bring different themes. Artistic games with music and poetry bring positive elements to the child's imagination.
The main problem here is that of language. At the end of the 15 days, I realized that in reality, there was no need to communicate in words, but the communication of our body, therefore of art, was enough. We were ready to give what we knew and ready for any kind of unexpected event. But in reality, what we found was a lot of welcome from the children, but also from the families with whom real relationships were born that are still cultivated. Honestly, I've been a big fan of this program since its inception. The Harmony Among Peoples campus offered a very beautiful idea, and I like that my children have a vision of the future, that they can continue on this path and develop their talents more and more.
These children discover through this campus that they can express everything they have inside. By discovering their artistic talent, they discover true freedom.
Today there's excitement at the campus. It's the last evening and everything is ready for the final show. Among the guests, there's also Father Ibrahim Faltas, the first person who believed in this project.
Finally, I saw our children smiling and full of joy. They've experienced difficult times. They've lived with the Intifada. They've lived with the wall. No more war, no more seeing violence. These children need a better future, the one their parents also experienced. We're working for a better future for these children and young people.
Future. It's amazing how often I've heard this word in these difficult and beautiful days. It's what we all want, something not only to dream of, but also to build. In your personal journey, what effect has this experience had on you?
This project has had a very big impact in my life because attending the somewhat intercultural environment that was created within the campuses, I realized that the professional direction of my studio that interested me most was that in the field of international relations. So professionalize this area through the experience I had.
I always wondered if what I was doing made sense. If it really could be a drop in this ocean of suffering. The love that these people have given us this year made me feel that we'd had thrown something. We'd thrown a drop into this ocean. Here I must thank Kara Lubik, who told me how to try to live with these people, to embrace them, and to journey together arm in arm.